Current MMA 20-year anniversary.
Hello and welcome. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners. Procyon, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz, proud supporter of our podcast network and everything we do. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump and UConn legendary men's basketball player Jake Voskuhl. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large or small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, slip and fall, car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife got angry one night and decided to stab you, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut. He will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. You just have to remember, in a pinch, call Finch or go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice from the ground up, helps them reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. To work with the best, he has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. Go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right, and we are here for the MMA Report. And with me, as always, unfortunately, he trains, he teaches class, he beats that ass, he pounds it into the ground emotionally and passionately afterwards. Tyler King, Crowm Sports and Entertainment. For the there it is. There it is. There's good double
that's
bicep.
Some solid.
Yeah.
That's some solid.
That's solid. That's solid.
Oh yeah.
That's solid. So we are going over the card for UFC 328, and just your initial thoughts. What were obviously on the Paramount Plus? How do you think they are doing with the UFC shows so far? Now that we've seen several.
As far as the broadcast goes, I think it's been pretty seamless with their transition from ESPN to Paramount Plus. Production seems pretty much the same. The only thing that's a little weird is the actually having commercial breaks during like actual numbered events, which used to be pay-per-views.
Yeah. I agree.
But like, dude, other than that, like, I am very much enjoying paying $17.99 a month and getting all this, like, all these movies, all this content, plus all the UFC shows. Like, I'm a big fan, brother. I'm a big fan of this transition. And hey, my biggest thing is obviously, you know how I feel about fighter pay. The fighters should be getting paid more, but hey, we will see. But I'm like just like kind of like it makes my life way easier not having to shell out freaking 60, $80 every month in addition to my ESPN Plus subscription.
Now, some people have, a lot of people have said Paramount Plus is taking a bath on this deal. they're paying TKO and UFC billions for this deal. And for them to make a profit off of it, they needed a significant amount of subscriptions, new subscriptions that have not transpired so far.
I subscribed.
I know. I'm just saying, overall, they have not gotten that right away. Do you think within the next year that the subscription number will be on the rise?
I don't. Maybe, but I have one thing to say about that. In the words of the great Habib Nurmagomedov, who cares? Who cares?
Who cares?
Today.
Well, I'll tell you who cares.
Smash.
The people at Paramount Plus, because
who cares?
No. They're a business.
Oh no, we have some. We have some Israeli. We have some Israeli or little chosen people executives.
They're Israeli executives at Paramount.
Cares?
I didn't know that.
Who cares?
I didn't know, Tyler. You were so familiar with the Paramount Plus executive structure. Jeez.
I guess here's the thing.
Here's the thing. On everything.
No, listen, TKO got their money. Dana got his money. I don't care. I don't care about.
You don't care about Paramount Plus. Okay.
No, I don't care about the executives. I care about the fact that I'm now paying $17.99 a month. I get to see every numbered UFC event.
But
and I get
as a fighter, you should give a shit how much they get paid.
Oh, I care. I do care how much the fighters get paid. That's a whole nother issue, though. As far as the Paramount executives, who cares? The UFC got their money.
They did.
Dana got his money. The fighters need to get their money. But honestly, I don't care. Paramount, take a bath. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. Okay.
Exactly.
And the great words of Jim Cornette. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. So we were looking at some of the prelim cards, the match fights, and I believe the story coming out is Jim Miller breaking a record for submission victories, which is impressive. And you picked him.
What did I tell y'all? Don't sleep on Jim Miller.
I know.
You know what? I hate to tell y'all. I hate to tell y'all.
You don't hate
us old guys, we're tough as fuck, and we can fight.
Yeah, you don't hate. You enjoy telling. You don't hate telling. Jim Miller, first round submission with a guillotine. I was not expecting that. He got his 39th win in UFC.
Exactly. And the thing is, it was like a battle of New Jersey too, as Jared Gordon is a New Jersey native.
Correct.
I think he was on the same season of the Ultimate Fighter that I was. God, he's a G. He can fight. Jared Gordon is a very, very good fighter. And 38-year-old Jim Miller said, "Cool story. Hold my beer."
Yeah.
No, excuse me. He said, "Cool story. Hold my Taylor ham sandwich while I go submit this guy."
Yeah, and 39 victories is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, where does he go from here? I mean, he's just going to get another fight on a pay-per-view or a fight night. I mean, he's not moving up significantly, correct?
Dude, you know what fight? I would. I know what I'd like to see as a fun fight, but honestly, he should move up the ladder. He should move up the ladder. If he keeps winning, who cares that he's pushing forward?
Right. But where do you move him up to? Like, he's not going to be ranked.
You can put him against 10 to 15. It'll be competitive. It'll be a test. It'll be a good test for the guy who's ranked. One of the guys ranked for 15 to 10. If Jim wins, he could move up into the top 10.
And
this could
now,
be his late.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll tell everybody. My best run as an MMA fighter was when I was 38 years old. That's why I
Yeah,
have
because
five.
you
I had a
know.
4 fight. I had a 4 fight winning streak. I was in great shape, and they brought me into PFL because they thought they wanted this guy. They wanted to give him an easy fight, and I beat the shit out of him and submitted him in the second round. Like, sorry, us old guys, we got the skills, we got the toughness. Jim
So
Miller and Jim Miller, he runs like a school in New Jersey. He has an MMA school. I've actually
yes,
been there before. He's a G. He's like, so he's got all the knowledge.
I know he is.
His body and his brain are still there. So
Now
put him in there with the young lions. See how he does. Maybe he can make a late career run at the title.
we didn't see him for that long. I mean, he submitted Jared very fast. Did
Exactly.
you? But you thought he looked good. You think that
Hell
he could
yeah.
fight
You kidding me?
another two times this year?
He submitted him early. Like,
Yeah.
yes, he looked very good. He looked
Okay.
very good.
And the lightweight division is one of the more stacked divisions, but you could see him on another UFC pay-per-view prelim, maybe on an undercard or
All right.
headlining
So
a fight
like,
night, you think?
you know what fight actually makes a lot of sense? And like I was gonna say it earlier, but and we'll talk about it a little later on here. Actually, we could actually go right what I mean, we gotta talk about one of the prelim fight because I
I
just love
know.
basking in my glory. But the one fight I think makes a lot of sense, and it'd be actually be a relevant fight for Jim Miller, and the opponent would be Bobby King Green.
That's what I was going to say because you predicted Bobby
Yeah,
King Ring. Okay. And yeah, absolutely going there. Now, the next fight, I believe you did not pick Grant Dawson. You
I
picked the.
didn't. I thought I did. Oh, okay.
I think
No,
I picked Grant Dawson. You picked the other guy.
oh, I honestly don't remember. I'll take your word for it. But
Mateus.
again,
I'll check. Maybe you did pick Grant Dawson, but
again, like I
we
wasn't
both like Grant
surprised.
Dawson. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think that was like one of my picks where I'm like, this it could go either way. I'm going with this guy. Like, but yeah, Grant Dawson looked great.
Yeah, I like Grant Dawson. It was another
Yeah.
submission in the third round. And then there was a couple more. I believe the other one you liked was Atara Atiba Gatter,
Yeah.
who beat Ozzy Diaz with a second.
Gautier.
Gautier, who had a second round knockout. That looked good, and he is now 11-1 in the middleweight division. He looked really good.
Agreed.
Now he is not ranked either, correct? I don't believe he's ranked.
Don't believe so.
Do you see him moving up as well since he headlined the prelims?
You headline the prelims, and you win with an impressive knockout. That will definitely move you up the ranking.
Okay, so he could be on another pay-per-view undercard or headline a fight night, something in that range.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so the main card. Now you loved King Green. You picked King Green. However, you did talk about Jeremy Stevens and his knockout ability. However, it did not last long. King Green,
no, it did not,
was the king of the mountain in about 40 seconds into the first round with a submission.
Yeah,
and you kind of expected that all along. I did not see that happening. He's a little bit older. No, I didn't like Jeremy Stevens. I thought Stevens was going to lose. You were the one who talking him up because of his knockout power, but you did pick.
That was the thing. That was really his only path to victory.
Yes.
Was a knockout. Bobby Green fought a masterful fight. He kept his distance. One thing I was super impressed with, especially early on, he was using his kicks to great effect, both in damaging Jeremy Stevens in his legs and body,
Well,
and using his kicks to keep range, to keep Jeremy Stevens out of that punching range. And then the takedown, the submission. I mean, Bobby Green, King Green, my man King Green. It was just in my opinion, just a masterful
it was.
performance.
And if you look at the numbers, it's crazy that it was just in the first round, 64 strikes,
Yeah,
57 significant strikes, 44 head strikes, 9 strikes to the body. Like you said, 4 for 4 on leg kicks, and a minute 34 of control, 1 takedown, 1 submission. Thank you. Fuck you. Goodbye. The party's over. King Green wins and victorious.
exactly.
It was a good fight to start the show. Again,
And guys, I don't mean to tell you that I told you so, but
you did.
I told you so.
You did. You told you so. Can't you just be? How about you have some grace? Let's work on having grace.
I mean, I've had.
How about some humility? How about being humble?
Steve?
Does that exist?
Steve, I've had grace and humility all my professional fighting career. And you know where it got? You know where it got me? It got me a few views, a few victories. It got me a little bit of money. Ever since I've, taken more of an active coaching representation role, I keep it very professional.
You got to be out for yourself.
I let my personality flow.
You have
who's
to.
who's making money right now?
Yeah.
Me. No has the top clients in New England, being a boutique.
You're right.
Being a boutique agency, me.
Right.
Who has the number 1 prospect on the East Coast?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
So you know what, Steve? In the words of the illustrious Steve Cully, thank you, fuck you, bye.
Well, it's Jim Cornette's line, but anyway, I should say people who watch the show, tend to disagree with your presentation and some of the visceral comments that you make, and they think that you're uncouth and insensitive. How would you respond to that?
You know who writes history? The winners.
The winners. Yeah, they do. They do write history. So
Exactly.
you're too busy winning.
I'm sorry. I'm too busy winning. I'm too busy making money.
Yeah.
And
sorry.
Guys.
Sorry.
Know what we're in the business of doing? We're in the business of fucking fist fighting. We're in the business of fist fighting and entertainment. So I mean,
well, if anyone has a problem, I mean, they could just come see you. I mean, that's the biggest thing. It's easy
that is
to sit behind a keyboard and talk.
Exactly. And guys, UFC Gym Boston.
That's all. It's where it's at. That's all you got to do.
I'm here every day. I'm here every day for hours at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Put your money where your mouth is. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is. And their mouth is too busy breathing. Right? They're too busy breathing out of their mouth.
Not getting that nasal
good oxygen. Yeah.
Airful. But guys, I hate to tell you, all you mouth breathers out there, into the nose,
out through the mouth,
out to the mouth.
And in reality, the mouth breathers waste our oxygen, I would say.
I fully agree with that.
I mean, they can't. There's too many oxygen wasters out there. So the next fight we also talked about, and you had Sean Brady and Joaquin Buckley.
Yeah.
And I believe you picked Buckley.
No, I said it depends on if
you
Buckley
said gun to my head. I'm gonna have to pull it up, but I thought you picked Buckley.
I mean,
but I know you love Sean Brady.
Well, the thing about it is, I think one of the things I said was, gun to my head, Buckley, but Buckley had better be on top of his takedown defense. No, he was not on top of his takedown defense. You know who got the takedown and thoroughly dominated from top position in the grappling realm?
Well,
Sean Brady.
He had 12 minutes of control. He had 4
Bro,
takedowns, and he also had striking.
Listen, I mean, all the strikers from the top, but like, as a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, as a grapple first fighter, it really warmed my heart to watch Sean Brady just have an utter
he
display
dominated.
Dude.
He mounted him.
Buckley looked like he had no idea what he was doing.
Now, do you blame his coaches for the game plan going in?
100 billion trillion %. He should have been doing nothing in this training camp. He should have been doing, obviously, do your pad work, get your sparring in, do a little bit of pad work, get your sparring in. Bro, they should have had like freaking 5 jiu-jitsu black belts and like top level wrestlers who are bigger than him starting on top, and he should have just work his way up, getting back to his feet, getting back to his feet
from underneath.
He was at such a severe disadvantage
the entire
on the
fight.
ground. It was like, honestly, I mean, he did a good job like not getting knocked out, but doing a good job not getting knocked out, not getting finished does get you victories.
You're not going to win.
Man, he just got
pummeled. It was the most dominant fight of the night, I thought.
He got ridden and pummeled like a carnival show pony.
A carnival show pony. Now, the scoring was 30-25, 30-25 on a couple of the cards.
Valid.
That means everyone, they had the round 10-8.
10-8 or 10-8 or 10-7.
That's crazy to me.
Not really.
Well, no, I mean, it was correctly scored. It was.
Oh, no, of course. But, like, it's just.
I usually don't see that dominance.
Well, the thing about this is, you got to think about, like, we see early knockout. Sometimes it's because the guy just has much better, much more refined striking. Yes. When a guy has much better and much more refined grappling and ground control, it just sometimes it can turn into just, hey, I have you on the ground, get up, bitch. And the bitch can't get up.
No, he could not get up. He could not do much.
I don't want to talk bad about Joaquin Buckley. He's like one of the guys in the middleweight division that has or welterweight rather, excuse me. But he has like such a plethora of potential in this sport. He has like highlight reel knockouts. Like, you have to respect what he is and the potential he has, but he needs to go back to the drawing board. He probably should come to Boston and let me coach him on his grappling, because he won't get dominated like that again.
So are you going on the record saying that you can fix Joaquin Buckley?
His grappling? Yeah, I could.
Yeah, you could. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the next fight, you correctly predicted this, and I didn't. Thought no way in hell that Mr. Cortez Acosta was going to lose. I thought he was going to be the next big thing in the heavyweight division, and he still might. But as you mentioned, Alexander Volkov was Drago and going to be victorious.
Yeah,
which he was. He won by unanimous decision. 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27.
Yeah.
So this was just a matchup of strikers. And what did you think? I mean, Volkov looked like he was throwing cement bricks out there.
Yeah, and like one thing about Volkov, his striking is so much, especially for the heavyweight division, his striking so refined.
It is precision,
and and part of the other thing is, man, you're not gonna find a guy with better. You're gonna be hard pressed.
His reach
to find, his range. He's got such good range. Cortez, and like I love it when Daniel Cormier talks about like when he fought John Jones and the reach. He's like, you're just like going through. You like to get inside. You're
Yeah,
going through like a buzzsaw just to get inside. And
you're
a lot
taking
of
a
times,
lot of damage.
guys can't get past that initial buzzsaw, and Cortez Acosta couldn't. And one thing that really impressed me about like Volkov a couple of times, and Cortez Acosta like kind of was trying to invite it, just trying to get Volkov to stand and bang, but Volkov did take the bait, and his movement, he would hit, land his
Very, very
combinations
fluid.
and move. Yes, very fluid, and then move.
And then
His movement was on point. His combinations were on point, and it was just a masterful display.
I was actually surprised he used his legs as much as he did. I didn't know that was part of his game.
Oh, he's got good kicks.
Yes.
The thing I like about it though, he kept the kicks low. He
Yes.
wasn't throwing like high kicks. Didn't really throw that many body kicks. He was just ripping those legs apart.
He was.
And I don't care who you are. Two things about those leg kicks: one, they score. Two, they greatly
They
affect
add
your
up.
mobility.
Yeah.
Well, not even that they add up. They greatly affect your mobility. So you look in the second and in the third round. Cortez Acosta's not getting inside anymore because his
he was
movement had been
afraid.
compromised.
Yes.
Well, that too,
Well,
but his movement had been compromised by the leg kicks.
Yeah, 43 leg kicks were landed, and I was disappointed
Bro,
with Cortez Acosta.
Let me leg kick you 43
No,
times.
I know what leg
move.
kicks do. I've seen leg kicks and how devastating they can be. I've seen what the fuck was Silva when he got his leg broken from a leg kick. He didn't check.
That was a leg kick. That was from
Anderson
That was
Silva.
from yes, I know. That was from Chris Weidman checking a leg kick.
Oh, checking. Sorry, that's what it was. It was checking a leg kick.
Yeah.
So Cortez Acosta, I believe, is on the White House card.
Is he?
I thought they made the fight with Derek Lewis and him.
No.
Oh,
that's Josh Hokett.
Oh, it was Hokett. Okay, I got them confused. Okay. Hokett is the weirdo. Okay.
He's the fucking showman. Dude, bro.
Well, people don't like his personality.
I don't care. He's okay.
You like his personality?
Oh, yeah. One. Okay. Two, he dropped the coldest line ever at the press conference for the White House card. He was at he was just being Hokett at the press conference, saying shit, pissing everybody off.
Yeah,
then he got into it with Ilya Topuria and Justin Gaethje, who are the main event of the White House card, and they're going at it, and like Ilya's like, "Yeah, fuck you, bitch," and then Cortez Acosta Hokett not giving up the mic yet, screams in the microphone, Ilya Topuria. He said, I forget the initial thing he said. He said, "You're all doing it," and then all of a sudden he said, "And that's why you shouldn't find your wife in Miami." And it's been like, dude, that's you shouldn't find your wife in Miami. On Ilya Topuria is the coldest one-liner I've ever heard.
Can I ask why?
Because Ilya Topuria met his wife in Miami, wifed her up, like became like, had this beautiful baby girl, like had like this picturesque storybook life, and then she just turned it on him, took the kid, and tried to take all of Ilya's money.
Oh, so they got divorced. So
And then Ilya was dropping. Why not? Because Ilya was talking all this shit, and so like Hogan was like, first Hogan was just like, "Fuck you, midget," and then it got like all heated. And
did Ilya say anything personal about Hogan?
I mean, like, "Fuck you, bitch! I'll fucking kill you."
Yeah, you can't say something personal about
Ilya Topuria. Don't find you. That's why that's why you don't find your wife in Miami. Grade A one-liner. Grade A.
Well, maybe Paul Heyman's writing for him. Who knows?
Nah,
The
Joe. I mean, maybe he is, but Hogan, dude, as far as being a showman and making you have to watch, Hogan's great at
No,
it.
he's doing it. He's doing it. And some
Exactly.
people like it, some people hate it, but he is getting attention.
Love
Now,
it, hate, love it, hate it. Guess what you all are doing? You
you're
all are
watching it.
watching.
That's
You're
what you're
all
supposed to
clicking.
do.
You're all clicking it. You're all watching it.
They
So
do. They do. They do.
listen. As I said, it's my favorite clip of the week, Steve. Below me.
Yeah, below me. I agree. So the semi-main event was a flyweight title match.
Yes, it
Joshua
was.
Vaughn versus Tatsuro Taira. And
Miramar.
yeah, I refuse. I refuse to pick
stand up. Miramar,
I refuse to pick them.
Myanmar, stand up.
They're Burma. They're supposed to be Burma, not Myanmar.
Myanmar.
You can't just
Myanmar,
change the name of your
stand
country.
up.
No,
Myanmar, stand up.
I will
stand
never
up.
support you, Myanmar. You don't
Well,
change
guess
the name
what?
of your country.
Guess what?
Burma.
Guess what? The favorite son of Myanmar is the UFC flyweight
Joshua
champion.
Van's the favorite son of Myanmar now?
Yep, because he's the UFC flyweight champion, baby.
Oh, God damn. Fine. What? It was a fifth. Oh, it was a fifth round knockout. Okay, I didn't know.
Yep. Dude, it was a great fight. Great fight.
You had said this. You said that it would either be a decision or be a fifth round finish because they're flyweights. They don't do as much damage. This was a very active fight. What were your thoughts?
No, 100% what you said. I don't know if I said fifth round stoppage, but I did say late stoppage.
You did say late stoppage, yes.
Just Joshua Van showed why he's that guy in the flyweight division. And I tell you what.
Well, yeah.
Wait. Is Tesoro like our favorite Aqua Teen Hunger Force character? Like I get all the Asian MMA fighters mixed up, but is that our handsome Squidward?
Yeah, that was him.
That's Asian handsome Squidward.
Squidward.
And after Saturday night, not so handsome.
No. And I picked him because I refuse to pick anyone from Myanmar.
And guess what?
We are now
there'll be a bar, and we're now going to get an absolute magma whole fire fight in Joshua Van versus Pantoja. I can't wait for that fight.
Well, what's interesting is when Van won the title, it was against Volkanovski, correct?
No. It might have been Pantoja. Oh no. It was who broke it was an arm break. It might have been Pantoja.
It was Pantoja. You're right. Yes.
Yeah, the arm break. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the Van versus Pantoja rematch.
Because you had said the only way that Van was going to win that fight was because of his striking ability. And he was a heavy underdog, and he ended up winning because of his striking ability.
Of course.
So now the main event was somewhat contested and debated. And I first want to ask you, because this was mentioned throughout, do you think that the health and weight cut of Kazmat, the reports that were out, that, weakened him? And I guess, it affected how he fought. He wasn't healthy because of the weight cut that he had to go through for this. And we've talked about the weight cuts and when it starts and how much they cut.
Possibly. The story.
Possibly?
Oh, yeah, 100%. The story I heard.
I think it's true. I don't think
the story I heard.
Not a story. Not a story.
Actually, yes, it is a fucking story, Steve.
It's not a story. He had to cut weight.
Steve, shut the fuck up and let me talk.
You want to fuck? Okay, go ahead, talk.
So, the story... I will be the genius because I am the insider. Anyway, the story that I heard was that going into before the fight, Hamzat knew he had a fight, but from what I heard, the rumor or what Hamzat was being told was he was going to be fighting shoot, I think Costa or another guy, the top guy at 205 for the interim 205 belt. That's the story I
What?
heard. Yeah. So
Oh,
Hamzat was
what?
big. And like here's the other thing. Throughout his career, Hamzat's been noted for being undisciplined about his weight out of camp. Excuse me, out of competition. So basically, I think from everything I heard,
Well, when did
Hamzat
the
was
opponent change to
well,
Strickland?
no. So Hamza apparently was speaking with Hunter or his team rather. Either Hamza himself or his management was speaking with Hunter Campbell, and like the understanding was that Hamza was going to be fighting at 205, so he didn't really keep his weight in check. Then when Hunter Campbell came back to him, he told him, "No, you're defending the middleweight belt versus Sean Strickland."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
So,
that's where that
wow.
came. That's where I think that came from. But again, we can't overlook the fact that
That's
Hamzat's
UFC's fucking fault. Why
well,
they do this shit all the time
but
with
again,
wanting to make
again,
these fights in other
again,
divisions.
again, again, Steve. Now you want to gloss over the fact that yes, I was right telling you to shut the fuck up. Again, um, Hamzat's been notorious about not being disciplined about his
Undisciplined.
weight. He
Right.
started his career. He started his career at 170, then eventually became a full time 185er, and now he's like thinking about going up to 205. And again, he's a big guy. He's got the frame to support fighting at 205, like
So he's fighting
100%.
at this is
But
185, the
I
middleweight.
know, Steve. Oh, dude, and like with that being said, I'm just going full shenanigans, full fucking shenanigans. Hamzat did not make weight for this fight. He did not make 185 for this fight. If you look at his weigh-in, like you
Well,
know, Dana,
the weigh-ins are
Dana all
fake
right,
though.
no, they're not.
Yes,
But
they are.
Dana definitely talked.
They
Yeah,
weigh
no,
in the weigh-in they do in public is fake.
it's a show weigh-in. They have the weigh-ins
Yes, in
in the
private.
yeah, and no, it was filmed. So like it's out there. Go look at it. Hamzat steps on the scale. The needle's doing that, and the commissioner goes 185. Like Dana definitely took the commissioner aside and said, "Hey, let's
Hold
not
on.
fuck around with this."
Hold on. I thought the weigh-ins are done privately, and then they do them on public and display for show.
So again, Steve, thank you for displaying your ignorance.
Oh, fuck you.
Go
You're the one who told me that.
Well, fuck you. No, I did not say private. I said they do an actual weigh-in the
Yes.
morning of. They're not private. They're filmed and they have press there. So Hamzat stepped on the scale. The needle was doing that. The needle had settled there. And the commissioner goes, 185. So obviously Dana, top commissioner, said, listen, he's going to be close. Just give it to him.
So you're saying that he may have been 185.5 or 185.7.
Dude, he might have been like 187. 180.
Oh, you think it could have been that much?
Yeah, 100%. Like the needle.
If it was wobbling, though, it's
the
not.
needle was wobbling.
It's normally not pounds.
You gotta wait for the needle to settle, though.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
but
do.
If it's wobbling, it normally, if you slide it, it's normally not going to go a full pound. That's what I'm saying.
Are you sure about that? You sure about that?
I mean, in my experience.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Can I say it with 100% certainty? No, I can't. But I can say it's usually a half pound, an eighth of a pound. I mean, to go a full pound, it would have to be really, it would not be wobbling. It'd be kind of up there.
Actually, yes, it would. Yes, it would. But hey.
So what do you, what do you think that he was? You think he was 187?
Man, I could tell you, I don't think he made 185 on the dot, though. I don't think he made the weight. And the weight cut was documented and it was documented as being a very difficult cut. He cut a lot of weight. I mean,
The day of,
day
or
before,
the day before. Okay.
yeah, like he was cutting all week,
So
and
let
like
me for the idiots and ignorant fucks like me who don't understand.
the mouth breathers.
Yeah. So there's a weigh-in in the morning. You're
Yeah.
saying that it's in front of the press, but I thought there's also the press conference weigh-in in public that they
Oh
do
yeah,
for show.
they call those like the ceremonial weigh-ins.
But the press that you're telling me is available to go to both.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but both are filmed still.
Yeah, exactly. Like you
Okay.
can go on the internet right now and
I'm
like
gonna I'm
Google,
gonna look for it. Yeah.
you can Google the weigh-in, like Hamzat's actual weigh-in, and it's like you see the deal just like doing that. The commissioner goes 185.
So you think for sure that Dana basically said, let this go. We need this fight. Don't screw it up. Because
I
then they're well, if he did not make weight, he still could have lost the title though, correct?
Yeah, so like
But he would have
if
been
he
penalized. His
no,
purse
well, yeah, A, he would have been penalized with his purse. B, they probably would have stripped over the belt. And C, Sean made weight, so like Sean could win the title, but Hamzat couldn't. So if Hamzat won, the title would still be vacant.
You're saying that oh wow, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
They are They are saying there are conspiracy theories about this.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Uh Made weight during he looked visibly well, they're saying that he looked visibly drained and depleted going in. And he said during the post-fight broadcast, he spent most of okay, so all right, now it makes sense. All right, so
Yeah.
you're saying he was going to fight at 205, and they're saying that he was going to fight probably Yuri.
Yeah.
And so he was adding bulk, but the fight camps are typically months away, right?
Well, they are. But like, when you have to change your body
Oh, it
composition,
was because Alberg won. That screwed it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So fight camps are typically 8 months, right? Or I mean, 8
8 months.
weeks, 8 weeks, 8 weeks.
Usually
12
like
8 weeks, right?
at the UFC level, usually like 8 to 12 weeks, and usually they'll do something like the first like 2 to 4 weeks is
Wow.
just like kind of like getting back into camp, acclimated. You get your skills back, you get your weight on point. Then the last 6 to 8 weeks is just nothing but like prepping for the fight, prepping for that opponent, and being on top of your weight.
This is unbelievable. Okay, I'm reading this right now from Yahoo. Uh Hazmat has never had an easy weight cut before a fight. He reportedly needed to lose an alarming 46 pounds for this
Hey,
middleweight title defense.
you know who had to cut
46 pounds. I know you. Yes, I know you did too.
you know who had to cut 47 and a half pounds to make
I
weight?
know you
To make
did.
light heavyweight
Yes,
for the Ultimate Fighter?
I know you did. I know you did.
Yeah.
And I know it's hell.
47 and a half pounds, 47 and a half pounds in
How the
10
hell
weeks,
can he
baby.
carry that much weight?
He's
So
a
you're saying
dude,
he walks around? That's his walking around weight? Like
dude,
what? Like 215?
yeah, probably. About,
Oh my
yeah.
god! And so this has sparked UFC fighters to call for digital scales and weight.
Agreed.
They said
Agreed.
that
Agreed.
a lot of the
Agreed.
fighters were pissed because they have not gotten, I guess, the benefit of the doubt during weigh-ins that Dana gave Hazmat and it costs them 20% of their purse or whatever. So they're pissed that they agree with you. God damn it. They agree with you and say he did not make weight, and the New Jersey State Athletic Commission was on hand, and they, like you said, quickly confirmed that it was 185. And
Yep.
upon further review, it appeared the commission did not allow enough time for the scale. Are you freaking kidding me? God damn it. God damn it, Tyler.
What are you mad about?
You're right.
You're mad about
You're right.
That you're mad that you're MMA insider.
You're right.
The correct scoop.
I'm just shocked that I'm not shocked because with wrestling, the state athletic commission used to be a joke, but this is a paid fight. This is for a real fight, and for them to allow someone to be overweight, I mean, they have weight limits for a reason because it's dangerous.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, okay. Do you believe that this definitely affected him in the fight? Do you believe, like he said, he was depleted and lacked energy and, wasn't ready?
I mean, you can cry me a river. Like, there's
you're a professional.
Exactly. You just said you're a professional. You've done this before, etc., so forth. I mean, did it affect him? Listen, I've had fights at 225 where the weight cut affected me, but my record, I will also say my record at 225 was like 5-1. So
what would 225 be?
It was like it was kind of a tweener weight. It was actually a catchweight fight. But it was a bit of a tweener weight class that a promotion CES was kind of trying to play with for a while. And I was one of the guys. Exactly. I think it's actually a great weight division for guys that are a little too big for 205,
and not big enough for heavyweight.
Exactly. But did that by 205 weight cut. I made weight, but like the effect of my body was just an absolute disaster. There's all sorts of pros and cons. Like you got a guy like my client Ozzy Toro Martin. He used to be a guy that depleted himself to make 170. Correct. Then he bulked up and then started doing the water cut under the tutelage of his tremendous coach Devin Powell. And it's worked out tremendously for him. And it's like he's become even more of a dangerous fighter, even more of a handful for the guys to deal with. So, like with everything in the fight game,
there's give and take.
Exactly, pros and cons. So, I mean, I think one thing Hamzat needs to do is be more disciplined about his weight. But at the same time, you can say that about a million guys.
But do you think that ultimately he would have success as a lightweight?
What? As a lightweight?
Well, what
you mean
205 light? Yeah, sorry. Because that's one of the most competitive divisions.
Yeah, so like I think Yuri's kind of shot.
I do too.
I think Olberg's really good, but like he just completely freaking demolished his knee, so he's out for a while.
Yes,
and you're looking at Poatan. He's moving up to heavyweight. Is he gonna come back down? We don't know. Khalil Roundtree, he's a problem. Like. There's some compelling fights there. Like, I actually would really like to see him versus Yuri. Him versus Khalil. But then again, I actually think, I think he would just dominate Khalil with his wrestling. So, like, could he find success? Definitely. Like, there's several the guys who have fought for the belt, like Khalil, that I think Hamzat would just squash. So you got that, but. Yuri's kind of shot, I think. I also think Hamzat would probably take him down and smush him. Olberg would be more of a problem.
Yes. but
You
that's
know,
not going to happen for a while. But
exactly.
so
Exactly.
looking at this fight, Strickland wins by decision,
Yeah.
a split decision. Frank, my MMA, the other MMA guy,
I know.
he thought the second round was scored unfairly. He thought Hazmat won that round. Did you believe that the scoring was on point? Now everyone's going to dispute the scoring.
I actually did think the scoring was on point. Unfortunately, like,
You should
and
never put it in the hands of the judges, as you said.
well, actually, I'm kind of mad at myself because I've been like looking for the fight, forgetting that I had Paramount Plus. I could just watch it on Paramount Plus. So like, I haven't rewatched the fight yet. I have to rewatch that second round. But going off my memory of watching the fight live, I thought it was pretty close, but I was okay with the scoring, especially like at the end of the day, it was a very close fight. I did score, like, and I'll be the first to say I like Strickland. I'm definitely a little biased towards Strickland, but
Yes.
I gave him the fight. And again, I have to rewatch it, especially I have to rewatch that second round.
How
But
did you score it 3-2 as a split decision?
yeah,
You did.
I
Okay.
mean, as a split, I mean, no, I scored it. I scored it for Sean 3-2.
Yes.
But again, as close as that fight was, I have no problem with it being scored a split decision. It was a very, very close fight.
Well, I mean, Hazmat did have 9 takedowns, 7
Dude,
minutes of control time.
yeah,
Strickland
but
looked pretty beat up afterwards. He looked worse than Hazmat did.
no, he did. Dude, do you see how I saw a picture of Hazmat's face 2 days after the fight? Hazmat's face actually looks worse.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
I'll
like,
take your word for it.
but like, and here's the other thing about it. You can't score Hazmat's wrestling as highly as you would say in the Drickus fight because every time he got a takedown, he did not
He
maintain
didn't
control.
follow up. No, he didn't.
He didn't really do a lot of damage, if any, damage on the ground. And Sean got up every time.
Yes.
And most telling, when Hamza got that takedown in the beginning of the fifth round, and Sean was able to work his way back to his feet and bring it back to a striking battle, part of the scoring criteria is octagon control. And when you try to take a guy down, you take a guy down, he says, fuck you, I'm getting up. Then he does it.
You just wasted all your energy in the stupid takedown, and you didn't
waste
follow
all
up.
your energy. And the weight of completing that takedown, as far as the weight of it in scoring criteria, it's
It's
less.
not worth it. Yeah.
Well,
It's
it's just not worth as much as say the 27 jabs, the 27 jabs rather that Strickland landed to Hotspot's face in a minute after he got taken down.
Now, I'm going to go back and check, because the other thing that's rare is to see a champion lose when it goes to the decision. I mean, they tend to give the champion an advantage when it goes to decision.
Maybe a little bit, but definitely the last
I can't remember.
Definitely the last several years, and definitely more so in mixed martial arts as opposed to boxing.
Yes.
That this hasn't really held as true.
Okay, I'm gonna do a records check on it to just see championship fights that have gone to decisions that the challenger won. So after the fight, you were pretty confident Strickland won.
I mean, it can go.
You thought it was a coin flip.
Honestly, bro, I'd say it goes back to like the percentage I gave you. Remember that 65-45?
You did, yes.
That's kind of where my head was at. I was like thinking, I'm like, all right, it's like 65-35 to 70-30 Strickland is what I was thinking.
Okay. So Strickland regains the belt.
Yeah.
And, which UFC probably wasn't thrilled about. He has been champion before.
Mad bitches.
Yes. Now, however, he is only, he's won it twice. He's had, he won it once, I believe. and he had one successful title defense, and then he lost to Duplessis, and then Hernandez beat him, and this was his fight to get it back against Hazmat, which he won.
Yeah.
21-7. 31-7. He
Yeah.
is very opinionated and outspoken.
Yep.
He is not shy about what he thinks of Muslims. Ariel Helwani posted about him on Twitter.
Dude, all right. First of all,
your good friend Ariel Helwani.
All right. First of all,
him and Brett.
Number
Akamai.
one. Number one.
Hmm.
In case anyone wasn't paying attention, what Strickland said in his post-fight speech. Sorry, guys, I went too hard. Hey, my brown friends, my black friends, my white friends, my Muslim friends, my Christian friends, everybody, we are all Americans. That's what he said. He said,
well, I know
hey,
he does a lot of it for sure.
Let me talk. He said, hey, guys, I probably went too hard. Sorry, but we're all brothers. We're all Americans. Number one. Number two, hey, Ariel, cry me a river. Cry me a fucking river.
Ariel was pretty pissed off.
Oh, Ariel's a fucking bitch.
Well, if you saw what he wrote on Twitter, he was very offended.
Great. Be offended. Number one, go fuck yourself. This is fist fighting. Number two, how much money are you taking from APAC, Ariel Helwani?
What's APAC?
You know what APAC is?
I don't know what APAC is.
They are the leading lobby for Israeli and J interests.
You're telling me
yes,
a reporter from ESPN is getting paid by a top lobbyist group to promote Muslims or Jewish people?
I said Jay's. I said he is getting money for APAC, which he is. Several fighters have been getting money for APAC as well, because they're opinion makers in the social media world.
They are personalities.
Take that for what you will, but Ariel.
But Ariel, he's a reporter. Ariel, he should not be influencing.
Great.
He's supposed to be unbiased.
Ariel Helwani, how much money are you taking from APAC?
If that's true, that negates any of his reporting and his credibility.
Hey, listen. Two things people will ruin their credibility for: money and pussy. Listen. So Ariel Helwani, Mike Rabel, what's up, guys?
Okay, let's see. Who's the Beast Man guest? Costa versus. Okay, I think Hazmat was just sick, kind of prone to illness. Steve, Hazmat's face was a mess. All right, Jared, you're right. I'm sorry. Zhang, chat interactions are bumping tonight. Red top. What's a red top bus cooking? Do I ride red top?
I'm not gonna lie. A red top bus cooking sounds awesome.
Jared, thank you for watching. You're a good dude. I got to Venmo Jared for his contributions. All right, we'll be right back, and then we will get to our final thoughts on the MVP show.
Down south, we have Julius Williams, Jordan Harris, and the rest of the team of the Trench Mob. They train offensive and defensive linemen. They compete in 5v5 tournaments and college showcase camps all across the country. They have sent kids to schools like Florida, Florida State, Miami, Clemson, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, just to name a few. They have sent the highest percentage of kids who work with them to Division I schools on scholarship. To work with the best, go to trenchmobfootball.com. Ned Von Young runs the Fresh Fold Laundry Company in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, a high-end laundry service. You book online, put your laundry out in a clear plastic bag. They pick it up, wash, dry, and fold it for you in 48 hours. They also offer an expedited service if you need that as well. They have an online subscription model, weekly or bi-weekly, where you can get your laundry done that way. They offer deals for college students. So if you want your laundry done, you can do it in your own dorm. They have a pickup and now a delivery service. So you can have your laundry done without leaving the comfort of your own home or dorm room. To sign up, go to their website, my-freshfold.com.
All right, Zhang, I apologize. It's Hazmat. I'm sorry. I can't pronunciate or enunciate. And yes, the red top guy is cooking tonight. He is cooking Ariel hard.
All right.
So,
hey, guys, first of all, and like I'm just piggyback on what Steve said. Hey, comment section, chat section. Thanks for coming in, guys. I really appreciate all your input. And guys, if you have questions for me or you just want to shoot the shit,
don't ask fucking Tyler any questions.
If you have questions, you just want to shoot the shit, DM me.
Don't you dare DM him. Don't you dare.
At Crowm Sports Entertainment, at Crowm Sports Entertainment, or at Tyler King 52.
You know what? You'd be better off DMing a trained monkey. You can do that. Don't DM Tyler. Do not waste your time.
Don't DM Tyler. Like, hey, there's like guys.
Stop. Don't telling people to DM you. And if if you ever reach out to Tyler and tell him who you are,
by the way, comment section. Yes, you're right. Red Top is cooking today.
All right. Well, you just slammed Ariel Helwani. I mean,
slammed him. I didn't slam him. You mean hold a little bit of truth and offered my dissenting point of view. Like, how's that talking shit?
No, I'm just saying. You don't think Sean Strickland has been critical of the Islam or Muslims and offended Ariel Helwani?
As far as Islam, as far as what he said about
is Ariel Helwani Muslim? No. I don't know.
No. You want to know why Ariel's pissed? Because, dude, did you see? Go online, look at the clip.
I saw several clips.
All right, might let me talk. So there's a clip. It shows what Paramount Plus put out. It shows the unfiltered footage where Sean sits out it's after the fight. Sean sits down at the broadcast table and he goes, "Holy shit, look at my face. I look like a member of APAC."
Oh, that is that's a mic drop moment right there. Okay.
So that's what Ariel's pissed. That's what Ariel's pissed about. Those kind of comments. And sorry, not sorry.
Well,
certain people in the public eye see things. Certain people in the public eye say things. And you know what? Certain groups think that they are immune to criticism and just plain observation, and that to claim discrimination at the drop of a hat. And sorry, guys, it's not always the case. I'm not going to say anything specific because I don't want to get flagged or banned or anything like that. But if you know, you know. The people know what I am talking about. It is what it is. Hey, I try to tread as lightly as I can, while at the same time being as real as I can.
Well, for Ariel Helwani to get that upset, I think that pretty much proves
what?
Point. Yes.
Exactly. No, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that.
He wouldn't have responded as harshly as he did if there wasn't something going on. Wow.
And like, here's the thing. I don't want to throw undue shade.
It's not shade.
Here's the thing.
His response was very
exactly.
harsh.
I thought it was excessive, but at the same time, you have to respect what Ariel Helwani has done in journalism
I do, but
in the world of mixed martial arts. Like
he
the
did.
MMA, the MMA hour is like a pillar of the mixed martial arts community in the world as
Yeah.
far as news and breaking
He's-
stories and everything like that.
He's
But at the same
considered,
time,
yes.
yeah, oh no, he's considered like the lead reporter in mixed martial arts. You
Right.
have to respect that. But at the same time, I'm gonna call it like I see it.
I
When
do,
I see the
but
bullshit, I
it's
will call it.
biased if that's true. He is the leading reporter, but if he is receiving other funds that way, that's going to bias his reporting, and that's what I don't like. Reporters have to be objective.
Kind of like when you're sleeping with the Patriots head coach.
And Tennessee Titans head coach. So the fight coming up this weekend, everyone's talking about Ronda Rousey getting back in the, I guess it's an octagon with MVP against Gina Carano. This is a generational fight. Gina Carano.
Back in the cage. Just say back in the cage.
This is, back in the cage. This is the first time Ronda has been in since her, I guess, really devastating, humiliating, and embarrassing defeat to Amanda Nunes. And
excuse me.
It was brutal.
Her two brutal, embarrassing, and humiliating defeats to Holly Holm and to Amanda Nunes.
And I don't like
before she took her ball and went
she did.
home.
And I don't like the excuses that she's made.
Excuse machine.
You and I, being former football players who actually have been banged in the head over and over and over for years, do have symptoms of CTE. Ronda Rousey, I don't think has barely gotten touched, and she's complaining about concussions and CTE.
Not to mention a 20-fight MMA career, but I digress. Steve,
that pisses me off.
No, and Steve, like, you do have a point, and you do have a right to be pissed off. But what do we really know about head trauma? Like, what do we really know about?
A lot about it.
I mean, to a degree, but you can't standardize the way certain trauma affects certain people.
Correct.
Like,
yes.
Some
Greg
people.
Smoot.
Jesus Christ, we used to.
No,
God.
I mean, Greg
fair.
Smoot can't function on a daily basis. Greg Smoot is on total disability because of head trauma. So you're right; it's different for everyone.
And to be perfectly honest, in his football career, I mean, the amount of hits we both gave out and took is pretty fucking comparable. And then I had a long mixed martial arts career after that, and I'm
played professionally after too.
Yeah, and I played pro football, and now I'm fucking sitting here as one of the top analysts in the MMA game. So let me tell you, volume of trauma doesn't necessarily there's no standardized being like, you get traumatized this way, it's going to affect you this way.
No,
everyone's different. Everyone's different.
Yes.
So I don't want to throw a whole shit ton of shade at Ronda, but at the same time, we have to look.
Where's she getting these concussions, Tyler? I've watched her fight.
Jesus Christ, Steve, let me talk.
I did.
Trauma affects people differently.
I agree.
With that, no, like even getting knocked out on TV in front of everybody.
That is trauma. That's not head trauma.
Yes. It affects people differently. Some people some people just can't deal with the emotional trauma of taking a loss like that. I've taken some humiliating losses and knockouts on television. Like, it's happened to me. It's how you bounce back from that. Certain people have mentality to bounce back and be greater after they've been knocked down. I do not think Ronda Rousey is one of those people.
No. And I would say the reason you have, and I definitely have, is because as football players, we have been taught to have a short memory. Because if you had one bad play, you get your ass kicked, you got 40 seconds before the next play's coming. So you got to put it out of your mind and play.
Now imagine putting your body through hell to make weight,
Yeah.
getting finished in under 30 seconds, and then having to wait months to a year or years
She did that on her own.
before you get a chance to redeem yourself.
She did that on her own. She could have
Also,
fought sooner.
no, that's true, but she wanted to let her head heal a little bit. With that
She
being
did
said,
not. Her ego was bruised. It wasn't her fucking
well,
head.
and Steve, you weren't there, so I think all these factors play in.
You watched
But
the
I
fight.
think,
Yeah, she took
but
a hell of a head kick. But come on, Tyler.
but come
You're
on,
telling
what?
me that would have taken her 2 years to recover from?
Maybe emotionally, definitely.
Emotionally,
Steve,
yes, I will give you that. Yes,
Steve, like emotionally and like
yes, fine.
the aura and confidence of a fighter is affected greatly when you take a bad
That
loss.
I will give you. You were saying head trauma, recovering from head
No,
trauma.
and honestly,
I don't think that.
Listen, Steve, both factors play in. Both factors 100% play in. Like me and my upbringing as a football player definitely helped me when I took a bad loss in mixed martial arts, being able to get back in there. And then after taking 2 bad losses in a row, being able to bounce back, build myself back up, and go on the best run of my career. Like that's what happened to me. I lost on the Ultimate Fighter.
Yes.
I then lost my return bout coming in to a rival, and then I had to like totally reset everything and just retool who I was as a fighter and have the confidence in myself to get back in there. Not everyone has that constitution. I'm not
I
trying to say I'm
agree with
special.
you.
I'm not trying to say I'm special
No, I
because
agree wholeheartedly with that.
many people, many fighters have gone through this. All I'm saying is, I don't think Ronda has that constitution in her,
No,
even as and she should as a judo Olympian, as a medal winner in judo, which is one of the toughest Olympic sports there is. But
exactly.
at the same time, I have a little bit of inside information about what went on in her judo camps and her personal life, through her judo camp
Well, there's
with
been
her,
certain things said, yes,
and certain
alleged.
with her and certain people and
Yes, I know. I know.
certain other people
I
and
know.
just
Yes,
I'm not gonna I don't
there's
want to drag it.
allegations out
I
there. I
don't,
agree.
I don't want, dude. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking like I don't want to drag anyone's name through the mud, but just knowing what I know, it's not surprising that Ronda Rousey is this much of a mental
Okay,
midget.
okay. I'll go with you there. All I'm saying is when she speaks, she blames it all on concussions. She said that she's had so many concussions and never fully recovered from it. She's
No,
had
like
post
okay,
concussion syndrome. I
she
do not
has.
believe that.
I guarantee she has. She definitely had concussions in judo. She definitely had concussions, both probably not in the cage so much,
Not in the
except
cage.
when she fought Holly, that was a
Yes.
concussion. When she fought Amanda, that was a fucking concussion. Okay. Plus, do you know what happened to her in training? They're like, oh, we brought all these. Dude, I bet you they brought some boxers to fight to like help her train.
Well, because
And she got
they thought she
tuned up.
was yeah they
I'm
did.
sure. I bet she got tuned up a couple times in training by strikers. Like, we just don't know. That's the
So
thing. Like,
you're defending her when she goes on and says that she's had all these concussions and she never gives credit to Holly Holm or Nunes for beating her. She
no.
always has an excuse
Oh,
for it.
Steve, I agree with you wholeheartedly there.
There was
Like,
concussions.
she is an excuse machine. Like what I just said earlier. The thing is, you have to give Ronda Rousey credit.
I give her all the credit in the world.
Steve, shut up. Let me fucking talk.
Oh fuck.
You have to give her credit for being a trailblazer in women's mixed martial arts. You have to give her credit for striking while the iron was hot and becoming one of the first fucking bona fide superstars in MMA. But with that, she bought into her own hype, became an excuse machine. And listen, she's definitely had head trauma. She's definitely had concussions. Guess what? In this sport, we all have. Even like a guy like a guy like Hogan. He came from I think he played football at like
He played
Clemson or
football.
Auburn.
Yes.
He's had concussions. Do you
Yes.
see him making excuses? No, he's undefeated, about to go fight the scariest concussion machine the heavyweight division has ever seen in Derek Lewis on the lawn of the White House. Know how many excuses he's made? Zero. No, he did. He went and played Rock'em Sock'em Robots with Curtis Blades and beat the bag out of him. Guess
did.
what? Some of us are just built different. Ronda, I
So,
don't doubt Ronda's had her share
so
of
you are
concussions,
saying that.
but leave the excuses at home, hon.
Okay. So you do believe that she suffered head trauma, concussions, post-concussion syndrome, symptoms from
Definitely.
concussions.
Definitely.
However, you do not believe she should be making excuses for them.
Dude, in this sport,
because everyone has.
In this sport, we all have. It's the
Okay.
name of the game. No one rides for free, buddy. No one
Okay.
rides for free. And
All right.
sorry, all you haters out there, all you bitches that are afraid to fight me, a la Ross Hilton, a la the head coach of Muay Thai Death Squad.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
Hate tell you guys, you're bitches.
They
And,
are. They are.
Guess what? No one rides for free. I'll see y'all around sometime.
So this was the other controversy. Ronda claims that Dana and Hunter met with her and they were going to fight Gina at 145, and then they were going to retire the 145 belt. Ronda took offense to this because she felt there were many credible female fighters at 145, and they should not be retiring the belt with two of them. And then they also lowballed her on pay. She was offended by that. I think it was like $120,000 for the fight. Do you believe she had a right to be offended that they were going to retire the featherweight division? And it was basically created for Cyborg. Do they not have a plethora of fighters at 145? Because I don't think they did end up dropping the belt in UFC. Okay, we're crying a river again. But I'm asking, the UFC did drop the featherweight belt, correct?
I'm not 100% sure.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah, exactly. I believe they did. Okay. Hey, guys, the division doesn't sell. The division's not going to survive.
Well, Ronda was offended by that.
A division doesn't sell. A division is not going to survive. And hey, tell you people.
Well, they have it in PFL or whatever.
Cool. No bitches. No people don't like really watching. Big bitches fight.
Well, Ronda said, my husband's 6'7". My daughters are going to weigh over 145 pounds. So you're taking opportunities away.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Well, that's what
Shut the fuck up.
All right, we're just going to get down.
Cry me a river, Ronda. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Your house husband can cry me a river too.
I don't like Travis Brown. I think
Travis Brown.
I think he's a cuck and a half.
Hey, he's a house husband. Good for him. Live the dream. He is. Live the dream.
He's a manny. He's a fucking manny.
And no, here's the other thing. I know I'm throwing shit. And
he's never beaten anyone.
Yes, he has. He's had some of the most. Well, actually, no. His most memorable fight, he lost to Andre Arlovsky. I don't want to. You could throw some shade at Travis, but
he basically stopped fighting when he dated Ronda. I don't remember him fighting very much at all.
Also, that's fair, but his career in one of the toughest divisions, the heavyweight division, was admirable.
Did he ever have title shots?
I think he might have had one title shot.
Okay. Well, I never liked him. I don't like the way he looks, and I don't like him personally. I think he's a cuck and a douchebag.
He is a cuck and a douchebag, but we look kind of similar. So fuck you.
You do not look even close to similar. To Travis Brown.
I have a way better, like I'm way more jacked and way more ripped, but like we're both
Travis
tall.
Brown
We're
looks
both,
like an
we're both,
emaciated fucking farmer.
we're both tall. We're both like tall dudes with shaved heads and
Yeah,
beards. So
but
I mean,
he looks like a stupid farmer. And he just walks around worshiping
bro,
Ronda Rousey
bro,
as she makes all the
bro,
money.
bro. Do you remember like at my pro wrestling show at Fight Circus? You realize my gimmick was a farmer.
Yeah, I know that, but he actually looks like a gay pro farmer or whatever. He walks around like that. And
I mean, he does look gay. Like I'll give
he
you
was
that.
going around with Ronda when she was in WWE with the baby and their little bus that they traveled on because they were so fucking special. And then Ronda threw shade at WWE again, who basically did everything to make her look spectacular.
No, like, dude,
put her
that's
on
fair.
a platform, sacrificed
That's
every
fair.
wrestler
That's
they
fair.
had.
That's fair. That's fair. But number one, she had possibly the worst ring attire and makeup of
She
any
did have the
wrestler
worst
ever.
makeup itis. Yes.
Ever. Number
Yes.
one. Number two,
They made her look like a fucking alien.
Becky Lynch would beat her ass, probably in a real fight.
Okay. No, she wouldn't. Becky Lynch isn't beating Ronda Rousey in a real fight.
Dude, Becky Lynch is 100 times the woman Ronda Rousey is.
Okay, you're just saying that because her nickname's the Man. I get it.
No, I'm not. She's 100 times the woman that Ronda Rousey is. Becky Lynch.
Okay, I'll agree with that. Fine.
Dude, Becky Lynch.
But she's not beating up Ronda Rousey.
I think she might. Might.
They all complain. All the women complained about Ronda Rousey, and they sacrificed everyone to make her look good. And I do agree, her second run was a mess. However, she was much more difficult to work with. She was arguing over finishes and who she was working with.
Exactly.
It was bullshit. So,
exactly.
All right.
Exactly, Steven.
I agree. And, she hated Vince McMahon, which I can't get over since Vince McMahon paid her a fortune to come in and didn't even. Vince hated women's MMA and he paid her to come in.
I mean.
And Triple H and Stephanie made her look like $1 billion fucking dollars.
It sounds like someone got a little salty because someone didn't propose, or someone proposed that Vince dropped something on Ronda's head, and it just didn't happen.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. She did say that she did like Triple H. But however, like
we all like Triple H, dude.
When she had to work,
Triple H is the man. Triple H is the man, dude. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Triple H is awesome, dude. You want better? Hey,
Triple H.
Triple H had a legendary run.
Yeah, because he beat everyone. He beat everyone. He was married to the boss's daughter. He beat the hell out of everyone.
Triple H had an unbelievable, even before Stephanie, he had an unbelievable run, and now he's I love the WWE. I actually am a big fan. I wouldn't say love. I'm a big fan of the way Triple H runs things in WWE.
Yes, when he runs things, as opposed to Ari Emanuel sticking Pat McAfee in the main event of WrestleMania. That was stupid. Triple H had it all worked out. So, brass tacks. Ronda, Gina. Who do you see winning? Gina's had the longer layoff, but you said
Gina by knockout.
And taking less damage.
Gina by knockout.
So is Gina the better striker?
Yes,
Gina is by far the better striker.
100%.
Do you think Ronda has learned her lesson and will try to take her down and submit?
I do think she'll try to take her down.
She will.
I do think Ronda will try to get inside, get her underhooks and overhooks, and try to get her off the ground using her. And listen, I'm talking shit, but the one thing you really cannot deny, Ronda Rousey has world-class judo, and once it hits the ground, Ronda Rousey has a world-class armbar. Like, you cannot deny that. But
correct. But she's
never
fought at 145 either.
Ronda, yes, she has. Gina,
Yes?
yes, she has. Both of them have fought 145 before. With that being said,
When the hell's Ronda fought at 145? I thought she
when she
fought at
first
bantamweight.
she did when she first came to MMA, her first fight to Strikeforce, she fought
Oh,
at
145.
featherweight, and then she dropped to 35. Now, with that being said, I see this as very similar to the way Daniel Cormier spoke about fighting John Jones, getting past the initial reach, like getting past the jabs, the kicks, etc. He's
Well,
gonna like Ronda's gonna have to wade through like
Gina
a
has
fire.
a reach.
Shut up. Ronda's gonna have to wade through a fire. She's gonna have to wade through a spike pit, a snake pit, a moat to get inside, get those underhooks and overhooks, and throw Gina on the ground.
Does Gina? So
Now,
Gina has a reach. Gina, you're telling me Gina is?
even if she
I didn't
doesn't
know
have,
she was taller or
e- e-
whatever.
even she might have a little reach. I think she
Okay.
does have a little reach. But with that being said, her striking is so superior to Ronda's that Ronda's got to wade through all those weapons, all those spikes, all those swords, the spears, the kicks, the punches, the elbows coming at her to get inside, get on hook, get an overhook, and throw G on the ground.
Okay.
I think Ronda's gonna get tagged with fists, and then I think she's gonna get head kicked before she
Now
gets inside.
it's a 5-round fight. Do you see it lasting 5 rounds?
No, I think
It's going to be short.
I think Gina finishes her within 2 rounds.
I'm going to say Ronda is going to have a comeback and win, and it'll be inside of 3. I'm going to go. I'm going to go with Ronda because I still think she would be a beast in the MMA if she gave it a try again.
Now with that striking, bitch.
Well, if she learns her lesson and goes to her submission, goes to her takedowns, and does not try to stand toe to toe, I think she can still be effective.
Every
I think she can beat Valentina Shevchenko. That's for sure.
Fuck off. Every fight starts on the feet.
They do. Okay, but she won before. She can win again, and hopefully enough time has passed where she is mentally stable and has her confidence back. She talks like she does, but they all talk about loving each other and all that crap. So I don't know. All right, Francis Ngannou and Mike Perry. Or, I'm sorry, Nate Diaz and Mike Perry. What do you see there?
Ooh.
I think Nate Diaz is going to pair him up.
This fight is such a fucking banger. Like,
really?
They could not have made a better fight. The two best guys at that weight class outside of the UFC. 2 of the biggest personalities in the sport. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. These guys are 2 of the biggest personalities in the sport, and they're the 2 best welterweights outside the UFC.
And that is why I think this is going to draw this card.
Nate Diaz, with his personality, with his superlative boxing, with his granite chin, and his world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Now, he is older.
No, that's fair. That's very fair. The key to this fight, in my opinion, will Nate Chin at his advanced age hold up? That is the biggest thing. If Nate hasn't taken a lot of damage in training, and listen, as far as like how he lives, listen, I don't know if anyone inside or outside of MMA smokes more weed. With that being said,
it's healthy. Smoking weed.
Yes, it's great for your brain. Anyway, with that being said, he lives a very clean lifestyle other than all the weed smoking. Doesn't drink. He doesn't eat land animals. He eats a fuck ton. I think he might eat chicken, but he eats a fuck ton of eggs and fish.
Yes.
He has a very close to a vegan diet. Yes. He lives his lifestyle other than smoking all the weed in California is like very clean. I think like we could see a very rejuvenated and
when he's sharp, motivated.
Yes. Yeah. But then again, you have Mike Perry, who is just great boxer, But you want to talk power punching? Holy shit, that guy can punch. Plus, tough as nails. Donald Cerrone had it in an armbar, and he never tapped. The ref stopped it because Mike Perry's arm was like
about to break.
breaking.
Yeah.
No, like it was
It was.
breaking.
Yeah.
So I think he verbally submitted. They count if you cry out, they count as a verbal submission. So I think that's what happened. He was like, and the ref stopped it. I think if Nate gets him to the ground or backpacks him, it's over. He'll submit Mike Perry. On the feet, it's whether or not Nate can stand up to those just hydrogen bombs for hands that Mike Perry has, and if he can institute his pace and his volume boxing. If he can do that and then get the fight to the ground, Nate Diaz all day.
All right. Nagano, Felipe Lins. Who do you like there?
I like Francis Ngannou by execution.
I do too.
Yeah.
Junior Dos Santos. This was a great addition against Rebellious Desperado, whatever his name is.
Junior Santos, former 2-time UFC heavyweight champion, versus a guy I've never heard of.
I think Junior Dos Santos is
Junior, yeah.
All right. So good show. We'll see what happens on Saturday, and it's going to be fun to watch. I do think Jake Paul put together a good card. I do think it's going to sell out and draw well. And, UFC needs some competition. It'll be good because you're seeing fighters willingly leave for boxing. Although if Zuffa passes the law that they want, that'll fuck everyone. So,
I agree.
Tyler King trains, teaches class, beats ass on the ground afterwards. And, works for APAC, Crowm Sports and Entertainment.
You work for APAC.
Podcast host in the universe. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges and shove them right up my ass.